5 seconds.
Why am I so tired? I can't believe it.
24, 23, number 9.
You're also sitting all day. Normally you would be home sitting.
Sitting on this.
Could we have, I don't know how we'll get this.
Silence for 20 seconds.
20 seconds silence for room tone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Three Amigos. What is it about that movie that works? What's so special? It makes it really, really work. What do you think the secret is?
Me. It's the three of us. It's like there are pictures where, for instance, you have a Robert De Niro and you mention the character's name. But here, this is a movie, now this isn't altogether correct, but it is somewhat a movie about Steve, Marty, and Chevy having a great time in a movie.
It's also about three sort of naive characters who go down and find themselves in a situation completely over their head. And I think there's a certain charm.
And it's very
what makes it work, though. It's
like the three of us right now.
Yeah.
It's the Magnificent Seven concept. That, I think, is one of the things that makes it work.
Now you're
you
just
were
setting us up
weren't
for
you,
a
Marty?
lawsuit.
No, I was going to say that it's it's a very sweet, gentle movie too, as far as the characters we play, not the comedy. But I mean, the characters are very likable. They like each other. They love each other, and that kind of innocence is, I think, nice to see.
He's wrong, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Someone's wrong,
yeah. I think we've all been wrong. Yeah.
You each have your own definite, strong career paths. But after you did this, were there the feelings about each other's work, did they change at all after you did this?
Mm-hmm.
Like how?
I can't tell you that.
Well,
No, they didn't change. Well, actually, Marty hasn't done that much. So, in terms of that, knowing his work, now I know how funny he is, and it's despicable.
I
Beyond that, I've always wanted to work with him.
Being around two other comedians too, you get to see them every day, and you suddenly tune into their nuances, and you start to see it in their work, things you never really appreciated before. I mean, because I appreciated nothing about Chevy or Marty, and now I can see things.
And I just hadn't seen much of their stuff, and on the set just focused on me, so I'm still in a bit of the dark. I know that he loves props, and you fall?
Yeah, pretty much.
Was anybody in charge? Was there?
I was in drag.
Well, his character is
Landis.
the leader.
Landis directed it. He was in charge to a degree.
Let me ask you this for all three of you, and each do it individually. If you had a real dream project, something you would kill to do, something you've always wanted to do, what would it be?
Save the tigers.
Well, I don't know, because these things, you create as you come up with them later, right? And I just finished a movie I liked very much called Roxanne. That was always a dream for me to do. But I would also like to do Amigos too. That would be sort of a dream, because I think now that we understand our characters and now we don't have to go through exposition in the movie, we could really have a ball doing it.
This is your first outing as executive producer. Do you think you could do that again?
Yeah, it's a weird title. I don't even know what it means.
What does it mean?
I don't know. It means that you were involved with the project from the beginning. That's all.
Well, you also pushed a lot of people around.
Yeah, well, I had to get you in before 10 was the hardest part.
Well, the forklift wouldn't arrive at his house till 9.
Forklifts.
Let me ask Chevy.
Yes, my son.
Would you like to do more music?
No. Not necessarily. I find that to a great extent every project I do is a dream, but then it's so complicated. Once you have the concept, which of course in this case was Steve's, but you have your pre-production, your production, your post-production. By the time you're finished, you never come to really see your vision. So every project is a challenge, and after each one I feel it didn't quite make it. And yet I'm wrong most of the time, because usually, from other people's points of view, it's made it in some fashion. So,
Marty, what's up for you? Is Ed Grimley going to have a movie? Or
No, I don't think...
Really want to do?
No, I'm doing a film now called Inner Space. I'm going to do another film in January called American Date.
He didn't ask that.
yeah.
He didn't?
No, he didn't ask that. I don't think that's what the question was.
No, that's not the question.
He said, what are you doing
Didn't
now?
want to know what you're doing
He
next.
said, what would you like to do, a dream project?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not what are you
dream
doing, Mr.
project.
In fact,
Promotion.
I answered the question for you.
Yeah. I think you would agree with what Chevy said.
Yeah, I think so.
If I'd understood anything.
If it had, if his sentence,
His
sentence had a verb, it would have made.
How about
more
a period
sense.
or a comma?
But, we're not even going to see him on camera. It's just going to be really...
Okay. All right, we're done.
We are?
Time is up.
Oh,
That was it?
that's too bad.
You guys own the movie and that was it?
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it seems like they should
Power
give you an
script.
extra minute for that.
Everybody hear that?
Well, I got to go to the bathroom.
Papa, don't.
Thank you very much.
So you really? I'll go.
Yeah.
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ahí vienen los bandidos! ¡Corre!
Jefe, bring them to me.
Yes, el guapo.
My friends, it is good to see you again. Old man, you remember me? Yes, el guapo. You have so little to offer me. This will not do. You know how much I have always depended upon your generosity. Winter in the mountains can be long and hard.
Last year's harvest was a poor one. We had barely enough for ourselves.
Ah, he lies, el guapo. Let me kill him. Jefe. We are not animals. We do not kill people for no reason. Sometimes we do.
We will be very happy to share with you what we can spare.
Can you spare the lives of your women? Of your children? What can you spare, old man? When the moon is full, we will return. ¡Vámonos, muchachos!
This time they leave us with nothing.
At least you leave us with our lives, Carlos.
We must find men who can protect us.
And with what would we pay these men?
We will find a way. We have no choice.
I woke up this morning with a grin on my face. Got a great big smile for the whole human race. And I love everybody, and I want you to know. Got the world by the balls, and I'll never let go. And I don't give a damn if they take me away, 'cause I'm so goddamn happy.
He's so gosh darn happy.
I'm so goddamn happy today.
I have waited 3.5 years for this day.
Well, just take it easy with flu.
I will.
Just see if you can get me more real acting moments where I can show my range. Because you know what?
That's what's bringing the women into the theater.
That's what's bringing the women into the theater. That's why I'm known as the profile.
You're the one who calls yourself the profile. You made that up.
So, it's a thing. It's working for me. Call yourself the profile long enough, pretty soon everybody.
Breakfast is served.
Streamlining. That's the word today.
Streamlining, Mr. Flugelman.
Streamlining, we're talking streamlining here.
Those guys in New York, they think we sit around all day pulling our puds. They think I don't know how to run a studio. They think I don't know how to trim our sails, how to separate the wheat from the chaff.
We'll be doing some sail trimming and chaff separating.
Streamline the art department. Streamline the legal department. Streamline props. Streamline costumes. Streamline the music department.
Morning, Mr. Bottoms, Mr. Day, Mr. Niederlander.
Can I have your autograph, please?
Oh, that's great.
Happy to see you.
This is what it's all about.
We really have to go.
Goldsmith Studios is going to make people movies, Morty. Movies about people, made by people, with people in them that people want to see.
Makes a lot of sense, Mr. Flugelman.
More people movies.
They just called from the gate, sir. The three amigos are on their way up.
Will just be a minute. Tell them to wait. Morty, what are we doing with the three amigos?
Sandy and Irving are working on something right now where the three amigos meet Cochise.
Uh-huh. Their last picture,
Those darn amigos.
That was a big mistake. Too sophisticated. Not enough of a people picture. However, Miss Renee was swelling it, don't you think, Morty?
Oh, the best thing in the picture.
Best thing in the picture.
She's a beautiful woman, Morty.
She really is, Mr. Flugelman.
She's gonna be a big star.
I'm sure of it.
You know, Morty, the studio has a lot of money tied up in Miss Renee.
And she's worth every penny of it.
Morty, you've gotta watch the budget on this Cochise picture. This is the three amigos' last chance.
We've already streamlined it. We're gonna take the boys down to Baja and shoot the picture in 8 days.
Great! Streamlining. That's the ticket, Morty.
Thank you, Mr. Flugelman.
What do you want these called? Your arm.
Leo!
All right,
Hey, guys!
Hi, Glenn. How are you?
All right, back to work.
Come on. Lorne,
Good to see you, boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Pies,
more pies all across.
Golf Dusty?
Maybe Saturday.
Party on the burlap. All right.
Don't look, it's Miss Renee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Smack that lion.
The three amigos.
Harry, Morty, Sam.
Morning, Harry.
Harry, Morty, Sam.
Were you speaking about Miss Renee?
Yeah. The oops girl?
Woo!
Woo! Stinko.